The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, Book Summary. There is a silent force within you more powerful than anything you've ever imagined. It works day and night, shaping your destiny without rest. This silent partner is your subconscious mind, and according to Dr. Joseph Murphy, it holds the key to health, happiness, wealth, and success. In The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, Murphy reveals that the secret to transforming your life doesn't lie in the world around you but deep within your own thoughts and beliefs. This timeless classic has helped millions around the world discover their inner potential by tapping into the vast reservoir of subconscious power. Through simple yet profound principles, Murphy guides us to unlock this force and use it to change our lives in miraculous ways. Dr. Murphy begins by explaining that your subconscious mind is like fertile soil. Whatever you plant in it through thoughts, beliefs, and emotions will grow into the reality you experience. If you consistently feed it with positive affirmations, expectations, and mental images, you will begin to attract favorable outcomes. But if you let fear, doubt, or resentment dominate your thinking, you sow seeds of failure and frustration. The subconscious doesn't judge. It simply accepts what you give it. The key is becoming aware of what you're planting. Your conscious mind is the gatekeeper. It decides what gets through to the subconscious. But most people don't realize that their inner dialogue, the stories they tell themselves daily, are constantly feeding this deeper mind. Think about the times you've repeated negative self-talk like, "I'm always broke," or "I never get lucky." These thoughts may seem harmless, but they are commands that the subconscious accepts and executes. Murphy emphasizes the importance of guarding your thoughts, because what you dwell on tends to manifest in your life. Murphy introduces the idea that the subconscious is always working for you, whether you are awake or asleep. That's why your dreams, hunches, and gut feelings often reflect deeper truths you may not be consciously aware of. This explains why problems you struggle with during the day sometimes get resolved in your sleep. The subconscious is like a 24-hour servant, responding to your dominant thoughts and beliefs with absolute loyalty. A central idea in the book is the law of belief. According to Murphy, whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. If you believe you will succeed, your subconscious will work to bring that success to life. If you believe you are doomed to fail, the subconscious will find ways to prove you right. This isn't magic, it's psychology. The subconscious simply amplifies what the conscious mind repeatedly tells it. Murphy shares powerful stories throughout the book of people who transformed their lives by applying these principles. One story tells of a woman who wanted to find her soulmate. Instead of obsessing or worrying, she visualized her ideal partner every night before bed and affirmed her belief that love was on its way. Within months, she met someone who matched her mental image. This isn't about wishful thinking, it's about aligning your beliefs with your desires so that your subconscious can help make them real. The power of visualization is another key technique Murphy teaches. When you vividly imagine your goals as already achieved, your subconscious begins to accept those images as reality. This activates a creative force that works behind the scenes to bring your vision to life. Athletes, performers, and successful people in all fields use this technique to mentally rehearse victory before it ever happens. Murphy encourages you to make your mental pictures as detailed and emotionally charged as possible to magnify their power. Another powerful tool is affirmation. Repeating positive statements like, "I am healthy and full of energy," or "Money flows to me freely and easily," plants seeds in the subconscious. These affirmations should be stated in the present tense with faith and emotion. It's not enough to repeat them robotically. You must feel the truth of the statement, as if it's already happening. The more consistent your affirmations, the more your subconscious begins to reflect them in your outer life. Murphy explains that fear and anxiety are among the greatest enemies of the subconscious mind. These emotions create mental pictures of failure and disaster, which the subconscious then works to fulfill. Instead of letting fear dominate you, he suggests replacing it with faith in yourself, in your goals, and in the infinite intelligence within you. Faith is like a switch that turns on the creative powers of the subconscious. The subconscious mind also plays a vital role in health. Murphy believed that many illnesses are caused or worsened by negative thought patterns. He shares stories of people who healed themselves by changing their beliefs and visualizing their bodies in perfect health. By imagining each cell filled with energy and repeating affirmations of healing, they triggered the subconscious to activate the body's natural restorative powers. Your body responds to the thoughts you hold most often. Money and success are other areas where Murphy's ideas shine. He stresses that poverty is not a virtue and that abundance is the natural state of the universe. If you believe you are worthy of wealth and visualize financial freedom, your subconscious will begin to attract opportunities, ideas, and connections that align with that belief. But if you harbor guilt about money or believe it's evil, you block the flow of abundance. Your financial reality reflects your inner programming. Murphy also warns against the danger of resentment and criticism. When you harbor anger toward others, you poison your own subconscious. This negativity can sabotage your success and affect your well-being. Forgiveness, on the other hand, frees the mind and allows positive energy to flow. Forgive others not for their sake, but for yours. Release bitterness so your mind can focus on creating a better future. The book also emphasizes the importance of gratitude. When you appreciate what you already have, you send a powerful signal to the subconscious that you live in a state of abundance. This attracts more blessings. Gratitude multiplies what you focus on. It tunes your mind to notice opportunities, solutions, and gifts you may have otherwise ignored. Prayer, according to Murphy, is another way to influence the subconscious. But he doesn't mean begging or pleading. True prayer is a confident declaration of your desire, stated with faith and feeling, as if it's already answered. It's aligning your inner world with the outcome you seek. The subconscious responds not to desperation but to belief and expectancy. One of the most profound messages in the book is that we are not victims of fate. We are the creators of our experience. Through our thoughts and beliefs, we shape our reality moment by moment. If you don't like the results in your life, don't curse the world, change your mind. Plant new thoughts, nurture them with emotion and repetition, and watch as your life transforms. Murphy also explores how the subconscious can guide us through intuition. He encourages readers to listen to that quiet inner voice that often knows what's best even when logic doesn't. When faced with decisions, instead of overthinking, he suggests affirming that the perfect answer will come, then relaxing and allowing the subconscious to reveal the solution. Often, it shows up as a sudden insight or a subtle nudge in a new direction. Sleep is one of the best times to influence the subconscious. As you drift off to sleep, your conscious mind relaxes and the subconscious becomes more receptive. Murphy recommends repeating affirmations or visualizing your goals during this twilight state. This allows the subconscious to work on your behalf throughout the night, often resulting in fresh ideas or answers when you wake up. Another key idea is the power of repetition. Thoughts become beliefs through repetition. The more often you repeat a thought with emotion, the deeper it sinks into the subconscious. This is why habits of thought are so powerful. Murphy suggests reviewing your inner dialogue and replacing any negative loops with empowering ones. Over time, this reprograms your mind and alters your destiny. Murphy also discusses the power of imagination. He believed that imagination is stronger than willpower. If you try to force a change through will alone but your imagination paints a different picture, your subconscious will follow the image, not the effort. That's why it's essential to align your imagination with your goals. See yourself already living the life you want, and your subconscious will begin to draw that vision into your reality. Another practical application is using the subconscious to solve problems. Murphy advises stating your problem clearly before bed and affirming that the right answer will come. Let go of stress and trust that your deeper mind is working on the solution. Many inventors, writers, and scientists have reported breakthroughs coming to them in dreams or upon waking. Your subconscious is a problem-solving powerhouse when you trust it. Murphy also cautions against trying to manipulate others through subconscious techniques. True power comes from working on yourself and radiating confidence, love, and success. When your inner world is right, the outer world reflects it naturally. Trying to control others violates spiritual laws and often backfires. Instead, focus on becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts what you desire. In relationships, Murphy advises using affirmations and mental imagery to improve harmony. Visualize peaceful conversations and loving interactions. Assume the best about the other person. These thoughts influence your subconscious and often shift the dynamics without you even speaking. People respond to the energy you carry within. Throughout the book, Murphy returns again and again to the idea that your subconscious mind is like a loyal servant. It doesn't judge or argue, it simply accepts and acts on what you consistently think and feel. This is both empowering and sobering. It means you are always creating, whether consciously or not. By becoming more deliberate in your thoughts, you take the wheel of your life and steer it toward your desired destination. Murphy ends with a message of hope and empowerment. No matter your past, your future is unwritten. You have within you the power to heal, grow, succeed, and love. The key lies in mastering your inner world. Change your thoughts and you change your life. The subconscious mind, once understood and directed, becomes the greatest ally you'll ever have. In conclusion, the power of your subconscious mind is not just a book, it's a blueprint for transformation. Joseph Murphy blends spiritual wisdom with psychological insight to offer timeless tools for mastering the mind. Whether you seek health, wealth, love, or peace, the path begins within. Your thoughts are the seeds, your emotions the water, and your subconscious the soil. Plant wisely, nurture faithfully, and the garden of your life will bloom in ways you never imagined.